I am speaking to a collective today that wants a solid, grounded relationship in the worst way. There's so much want there. And it feels like there's anxious attachment, people pleasing going on, over giving, oversharing, you're overcoming, okay? The other things that I was getting was like intent versus execution. So it's like your intent of what you're saying, like the intent is there, right? Your heart is in the right place. However, when it comes to the execution, that's where it gets out of balance, Spirit is saying, okay? It's like the intent is good, however, the execution could use some tweaking, okay? I am seeing Black Jaguar. The Black Jaguar is heavily working with this collective. If you're not sure what that is, I suggest that you research the Black Jaguar, what it teaches, what it helps with. It will hold your hand, and it is holding your hand, and it is guiding you at this time. Spirit is acknowledging, right, that you're trying, right? You are trying. Like, you are trying is what I'm trying to say. You're trying. But they are also bringing up, right, I'm reading my notes because I have a ton of notes here. So I'm just going over these. We'll pull some cards. But they're saying, like, it's like you're running from your shadow right now, all right? Yeah, they're saying that there's a need to integrate both shadow and light, right? It needs to come to a balance. And they're like, you need to befriend your shadow. And once you befriend your shadow, you do not let it run your house, meaning your mind, like your life. You want your higher self and the light to run the house, but it is very beneficial to befriend the shadow because we need both. Our shadow keeps us safe. Our shadow does a lot, but it's like it can get very loud. And when it gets very loud, that is an indication I better go within. I need to look at these insecurities. I need to look at this anxious attachment. I need to look at this overgiving, people pleasing, oversharing, all of it through shadow work of some sort. However you do that, perfect. But it's like there is a life lesson, a big one that is in front of you, right? And they're saying, like, are you going to learn it this time, or are we going to have to make you go through this cycle again? Like, are you going to learn it? And the advice is to go within and to look at each individual insecurity, wound, trauma, whatever it is. It's different for all of you. This is a big collective, but to look at it, acknowledge it once and for all, and send that bitch on its way. Okay? Like, goodbye. Like, I've dealt with you long freaking enough. I'm going to sit down here and I'm going to look at what you're trying to scream at me, and I'm going to redirect it, and I'm going to let it know that's not how we're running it this time. Maybe we did in the past, but that's not what we're going to be doing going forward. This will really help you with like relationships going forward, right? It's like this collective is always worried, is always doubtful in relationships because of the insecurities that are carried from the past, whether that was passed on to you, whether that happened to you in the past from a relationship, whatever it is. Spirit is like, right now, the best advice is to just stop running from it and to look at it. I was getting the song Overcome, and it's like, running from something, the shadow is asking for your hand. Maybe listen to that song. It's called Overcome by Scott. It's a really good song, okay? And not to say that you're going to do this, but it's like, Spirit sent me here today to be like, look, this is what's going on. Okay? I don't use hashtags, so if this resonates and you're seeing me, yes, this is for you. If this sounds like you, yes, it's for you. And so the other things that I was getting was parrots, like lots of bird heavy energy here. Blue birds, could be blue avians lurking with some of you, blue jays, birds, white doves. So it's like, I'm seeing a white dove, like that is where you will end up, right? Renewed, restored. All the attributes of what the white dove is you will get there. But it's like, do you want to take the short route, or do you want to continue pushing all of this down and take the longer route and drag this out? That is up to you and you alone, okay? The other thing that I was getting was, I wrote down that Spirit wants you to look at each insecurity, right? And send that bitch on its way once you look at it and flip it, right? Flip it around. So you look at it, you let your shadow tell you what they're worried about. And then you like, yes, I acknowledge that you feel this way. However, blah, 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 whatever you want to switch it around to, right? And then if you want to do like a ceremony of releasing, if you like whatever you need to do, if you want to put a piece of paper under a candle, let that candle burn out, whatever you want to do, perfect. But as like a symbol of it's done, right? You could even say, amen, and so it is, it's done. But it's like, until you look at this, there's going to be that knock, 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 null in the back of your head, always worried, always wondering, always overthinking, always oversharing, always, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Right? Until we learn the lesson. And it seems to me like this collective, it's knocking pretty loud right now. I've been there, right? It's knocking loud and they're like, hello, are you gonna listen? But that is your choice, right? The other thing was like, once you do this, it will set you free. And they're saying you're not even trapped right now, okay? It's like, you're not even trapped. And I said, there is enough time. That's what I was writing down in my notes. They're saying there is enough time, right? If it's like a lot of stuff that you have to look at, do it little by little. You don't want to go in too deep, too fast, depending on what it is, okay? If it's really dark and heavy stuff, take your time. If it's more like superficial worries and stuff like that, maybe you can dig at it a little faster. Go whatever pace feels good to you, but don't just not look at it. Don't just be like, and continue, or do, it's up to you. But it's like, you will feel a lot better if you take this advice, is what Spirit is saying. And the most important thing here is to give yourself some dang grace, okay? Give yourself grace. If you want to go deeper, if you want to book a private session, I do them one-on-one on Zoom, or I do pre-recorded ones. Whatever works best for you is great. If you would like to do that, check out my link trees in my bio or shoot me an email. I am offering 25% off right now to everyone. If you use the code WOLF25, all caps, put it in your payment, okay? I have Cash App, PayPal, Venmo, all of that. Put WOLF25 in there so I know, okay? So just take 25% off of whatever my prices say. That should be fine. If you have questions, email me. I can tell you what it would be. That's fine too. But yeah, I hope this helps. I will never reach out to you first. Please don't be scammed, okay? I love you guys. Have a beautiful weekend. Well, rest of your weekend, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.